Hello everyone, Papadopoulos here with a kind of PSA video about the slow burn Funimation slash Crunchyroll merge that began on March 1st, that is now yesterday. This video is intended to be kind of quick and educational about stuff that you really need to know as a subscriber of one, the other, or both, so let's just kind of jump right into it. Number one, this is not a complete merger, at least not yet. As of yesterday, they have put on some fan favorites, old classics, and recent very popular anime. Stuff such as Cowboy Bebop, Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, Horimiya, Yu Yu Hakusho, and tons of recent simuldubs and some of the old dubs as well. But that is not all of the library, obviously. They're projected to have around 80% of the library merged by the end of March, and a tentative full merge by the end of April. That means that all of your favorites might not be on there on day one. Like, for instance, for me, Spice and Wolf isn't on there, but it's gonna get there, so don't worry. Also, please note that none of the current Winter 2022 subs or dubs will be available on Crunchyroll from Funimation until they are finished airing. I assume that's due to contracts and stuff like that was inked before the library merger or before even Crunchyroll was bought out. Number two, this one is probably more for Crunchyroll subscribers than anything, or people that are going to be moving over to Crunchyroll that were only subscribed to Funimation, whatever. But really good news, there doesn't appear to be any sort of price change in the works for current or future subscribers to Crunchyroll. That means that for the same price that you were already paying, or even maybe I think it's a little less than Funimation's subscription price, you're getting like double the anime for the same price, which is great. So really excited about that. I don't know if they'll actually keep it, but even if they do decide to bump the price up a little, as long as it's not something egregious, I think that we can all agree that having everything in one place is really nice and probably worth a little bit more money. No, I'm not sponsored. That's just how I feel. Number three, and I considered bundling this one and the last one together, but I think it kind of bears its own point. That is, what does one do if you are subscribed to both currently? So if you're like me and you're a double subscriber, you're gonna want to wait to cancel the Funimation subscription until after the Winter 2022 anime are finished coming out. Or if your favorite anime that you might be rewatching or old something that you might be watching on Funimation has not been moved to the Crunchyroll library, you might want to hold off on canceling the subscription as well, just simply because you wouldn't be able to continue watching it until it was moved over at some arbitrary date between now and the end of April. Now, if you are not in any of those two categories and you have a Funimation subscription, you're probably fine to just go ahead and cancel. There's not going to be any backlash for you canceling your Funimation subscription. Your stuff should be over on Crunchyroll already, or maybe you weren't even subscribed in the first place, in which case you can skip to point 4, and you should have already. This last point, number 4, is made for mainly Funimation people, but it kind of applies to anybody that had anything with Funimation, not just a subscription, that being like purchases or gift cards, or even just a watch list or watch history that you care about saving. It's not just for Funimation subscribers. So Crunchyroll is working on migrating your personal watch list, watch history, purchase history, downloads, everything like that. It's not done yet, and they don't have a projected date for it, but I am assuming that it's going to coincide with the 100% completion projection at the end of April. So hopefully by then, everybody's personalized watch list and history and all of that, purchases, etc., is going to be on Crunchyroll in some form. I don't know if you'll have to like do some kind of double sign-in thing to kind of get that data over, or if they will do like some sort of email association. I'm not sure how they're going to do it, but I know that they are working on it, and that is going to be really nice, but it's going to take a little bit. And so you don't want to get rid of your entire Funimation account yet. Like, don't delete the account and all of your credentials and watch lists and all of that if you want to save it, obviously. So that about does it for today's video. I took all of this information from Crunchyroll's article and FAQ forum that they had on it. I'm not some insider expert on it. It's the information's there for you. I just assume that some people are not going to be wanting to read all of that, so I kind of parsed through it and threw in some bits and pieces that I thought were really important for current, future, double subscriber, whatever you are, just as an anime fan. I'm going to put the links to those two things down below, the article and the FAQ. And I'd also appreciate it if I got anything wrong, or if something new comes out, or whatever. Keep an eye on the comments. If I find any new information, I'll put something down in the comments. Or if I need fact-checking / correction, please feel free to comment. I'm not an expert. I am just a guy. So, so please just feel free to correct me. And yeah. Thank you all for watching. I'm Papadopoulos, and I will see y'all next time.